Alright. Just thought I'd come on here, do a little setup tour since clearly everyone wants to see how I wired everything up. See the whole setup, because it's been, I think, a little over a year since I've done one, and everyone's been asking. So thought I'd come on here. So we'll start over here. I've got my headlight. So I've got headlight switch, which is just a momentary. Then I got hazards. Works like a real switch. This would be my wipers. This here is not wired to anything, same with that one. This right here is my suspension reset. So this is my suspension down, front and rear, and front and rear suspension up. So now that all the suspension is up, I can flip this switch and you can kind of see how the suspension goes back. This would be the Jake brake. You got your Jake brake levels. This is beacons or underglow. I will change time in game so that we can actually kind of see this, how everything works. You can see underglow, like I said. This is high beams. It all works like real switches. You can see it on the dash right there, like all the switches. So they work like real switches. This is my truck axle, like lift and drop axle light. So this is the trailer lift and drop axle. This is trailer attach and detach. I'm not going to detach the trailer because, well, yeah. Then this is for my windows. I'm not sure if you can tell that it's going up and down. I can go into interior, but so that's the driver. That's driver. I am passenger window, obviously. This is my diff lock. This is, I can't remember off the top of my head what this one does, cause I never use it. This one right here is my trailer tandem slide. This is my activate button or switch, whatever you want to call it. That also works like a real one, so I don't have to flip it up and down and flip back up and down, like double toggle. This one is this is also like an activate one. I use it mainly for fuel, so if it's up, it's activated like always until I flip it down. Like I said, this is for my suspension and everything. So got the truck parking brake. You can if I pull it, you can see the light on the dash. Now you got your trailer brakes. Sorry, it's a bit dusty. This is my fan. So this is speed 1, speed 2. This is the ignition. This is a real Peterbilt ignition switch, Polack ignition switch. Polack manufactures the switches for Peterbilt, Kenworth, and Freightliner, all the brands. It's not a Peterbilt key, but that doesn't matter a lot to me. This is my shifter from URO Gaming. It's a great shifter. I highly recommend it. I've got it with the green pearl ball with the high range gears and my high and low. This is my turn signal stock from ATS Accessories. You can see it on the dash right there. This is for like my job info, and this I don't think is mapped to anything. So now this is my SCI 16-inch classic polyurethane steering wheel. I've got it mounted on there with a ATS Accessories adapter, which is cracked. But URO is supposedly making an adapter, so it's supposed to be stronger, so I think I'm gonna upgrade to that one. Then it's mounted on my Logitech G920. I've got the ATS Accessories truck pedals. You know, clutch, brake, gas. So now if we come around to the back, you can see all the wiring mess. This is the DSD32 board. So that's what allows all the switches to work like real switches. So that's how that works. So for example, grab this wire right here. So one end of your I'll just come right here. So you can see, like, you'll have two like ends of the wire. One end goes on one side of the toggle, another goes into the other side of the toggle. Then you just take the other end and make sure they are like they have these DuPont connectors on at the end, and then you can see like there's two pins, and one end of the pin, it's gonna be like these connectors. One goes on the top pin, one goes on the bottom pin. I don't believe it matters. I got my Logitech keyboard and mouse with the Logitech shifter. This will focus. Right there. Logitech keyboard and mouse. I've got a Samsung soundbar with Samsung subwoofer. This seat is custom made by my dad, except for like the bass part of it. It's a GT Racing, but my dad custom made this and this for me. The foam was absolutely horrible, so he redid the foam inside of it for me. He custom made all the green and white diamond stitching pattern. I got these Govee like light bars type of thing. I've got two, one right there and another one was hanging off of my sound bar at the bottom, but it fell off because of heat. That about sums it up. I made oh yeah, so for the gauges, they are custom made by me. You can see like it's got all of the lights here. If I shut all the lights off, you can see every light. It's got all the lights on there. It's got your, dude, this thing is never wants to focus. Alright, so you got your fuel range, air pressure, oil temp, coolant temp, tachometer with your speedometer with your mileage. You can see all the gauges turn off with the truck off. Custom made this floor mat because why not? I thought it'd be cool. But so to make all the switches work like real toggle switches, what you do, there's a program for the DSD board specifically that you select like a button. Here I can actually get out of the game and show you all, but you basically check a box if you want that specific switch to work like a toggle in real life or no. It's pretty simple to do. If I can find the program. Oh, DSD Advanced. Here. Oh, well, I can't open it right now. I don't know why. But it's pretty simple to use. Oh, here it is. You can see, like, you just check the box whether or not if it's a toggle switch. And then it works like a real, like, switch would. But I think that about sums it up. So if you all have any questions, feel free to ask them and share them in the comments. Greatly appreciate it if you'd subscribe, leave a like. But you don't have to. Thank y'all.